All right, Virgo feminine, Virgo feminine. This is going to be Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We are also going to do Virgo masculine, and the times description or the time stamp for Virgo masculine is in the description box. So check that out if you're interested. Well, let's go ahead and get started with Virgo feminine, please. What is Virgo feminine's overall energy? Virgo feminine, Virgo feminine. All right, so we have dignity. So choosing yourself and walking away out of self respect, knowing your values and self worth. So it looks like you may be walking away from a situation because you're choosing yourself. You're choosing your self respect and your values. So you may be in a situation right now where someone is not treating you the way you feel like you should be treated. Why is Virgo feminine feeling like they need to walk away? What is happening here? So something is over. It's too, with the 10 of wands, it's something being over. It's a 10. Too many burdens, too much, I feel like worry. This person made you worry. I'm almost getting like a 9 of swords energy, like a lot of anxiety. There was so much, you were carrying a lot of baggage. And I don't necessarily feel like it's from past relationships. I mean, just baggage in the connection. Maybe they had a lot of baggage. It was just a lot of burdens in the connection that you're feeling like it's best for you to drop these sticks, drop this baggage, drop this bag of bricks on your back and walk away. What is Virgo feminine walking towards? What is Virgo feminine walking towards? 7 of Cups. And then we also have the Devil. We have the 6 of Wands as well. Be sure that some of you could just be walking towards a Capricorn here with the Devil energy, but be sure that you're not walking towards like illusions, self illusions, or you don't get into an energy where you're feeling like maybe victimized, like self victimization, self illusions, deluded about a situation. Don't let your ego and your pride get in the way of something, or like don't get caught up in false promises or false something just doesn't seem right. Something seems false. There's like illusions. I don't know why you would be walking towards that. What this really is because you're walking away here with this Capricorn energy, with this Devil energy. People always feel like this is like you're obsessed or it's like a bad energy. It doesn't always have to be. This is self determination, and this is strong, bold determination. This is that goat climbing way up that mountain. No matter how long it takes them to climb that mountain, they get to the top. No matter how many options or someone coming back, you know, with all this glitter and gold, or no matter how hard it is or how much fantasy is presented to you or whatever the case may be, you make it to the top. So I feel like you're walking away from something. It's not the easiest thing to do, because we're seeing that here with this Devil. It may be a lot on your shoulder. You may feel like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders, but with this Devil energy, that's like you are going to reach your destination. You are going to move on past this energy. You're going to get over this person. You're going to get out of this mess, out of this burdened energy that you feel that you're in. It's like you're going to make it down that long road, because that's what the Devil energy is. It's like breaking. It can be having bad habits and stuff like that, like drinking, addictions, all of that. But it can also be breaking those addictions. And with this energy, this is breaking those addictions, and it's not hard to break those type of addictions. So when you have this Devil energy, that's persistence and that's determination, and it's going to take a lot of hard work, but you're going to succumb. Like maybe in 6 or 7 months, you'll be totally like out of this energy. You'll be really feeling the weight lifted off your shoulder, and you'll have success. But it's like in the meantime, while you're going through it with the 7 of Cups here, it's like it's gonna feel heavy, and it's gonna feel, sometimes you're gonna feel almost like, I don't want to say delusional, but it's like questioning yourself, questioning what's going on, feeling possibly a little bit lost. Be careful not to choose, people who are around, or options, or people or things that present themselves that aren't good for you just because you're trying to cope. I feel like with this deterministic energy here, in this devil energy, you're going to find the success that you're looking for. You're going to be successful at whatever this journey is that you're going on. So for those of you who want to know about somebody, if they're thinking about you, like the person that's on your mind, who is Virgo thinking about? Six of Swords. I feel like you're just walking away. They may be moving on as well. The person on Virgo feminine's mind, how does this person feel about Virgo feminine? How do they feel about Virgo feminine? Nine of Swords. So that's where I was getting, I was really feeling that Nine of Swords energy. So it could be the person that you're dealing with could be feeling the Nine of Swords, or it's still at, or it could be mutual energy, but there's definitely, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, but it looks like they're in a lot of anxiety, like sleepless nights, possibly. They may feel you moving on if you haven't yet, or you have moved on, you have walked away, you have dropped this baggage, and it's like this person is really emotionally and going through a lot of emotions now, going through the emotions, sleepless nights. What action is this individual going to take towards Virgo feminine? I feel like you're dealing with someone who's going to have a difficult time possibly trying to move on. I feel like they are going to reach out. They are going to try to talk to you. They are going to want to work things out here. We have your energy as a Earth feminine sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an Earth sign as well, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Knight of Swords. So this person, I feel like they're going to try to come back in to possibly have a conversation. I feel like they're going to try to work it out. They're not going to be able to move on quite that quickly. They are stuck. But with the Eight of Swords, that is feeling stuck, feeling trapped, either in like not being able to move on, or it's kind of like this person can't really see outside the box. They can't see outside the box when it comes to something. Like they don't know how to make things work. They don't really know what to do. I see them coming in for a conversation with the Knight of Swords. So there's definitely going to be some type of conversation that's going to be had. But I don't know what they're going to be saying here, because the Eight of Swords is like they're not seeing something. I'm almost getting like you guys have a conversation. Five of Wands, it's conflict. So the Knight of Swords can be a very argumentative energy. It comes in like very argumentative energy at times. And with the Five of Wands, it's this conflict, competition, tension. I feel like it's this person cannot see your point of view almost. It's like you say something, or maybe they feel like they say something to you and it goes one ear out the other. It's like you say something to this person and it's like they don't even get it. So there's some type of thing here where it's like you guys are missing each other when you're talking. You're talking, but it's going like right over. The person's not getting it. Or they refuse to get it. They don't want to understand. And it's not like they don't want to understand. People want to understand things, but they may not be able to. It's just not like in their, I don't know. How you talk to people sometimes, and it's like they're so it's like a stubborn energy. But I do see them coming in. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of conflict, though. So I feel like there's going to be some type of argument that's taking place, already taking place, or um, you guys are arguing and you may be saying that you're walking away because you feel like this person may do a lot of gaslighting. So you may be feeling really gaslighted here. It's like they come in and they try to pull the wool over your eyes and make you feel like you're the one that's crazy. Like you're the one that's disillusioned here. What is the most likely outcome between Virgo feminine and this energy? What is the most likely outcome over the next week? The Fool, Page of Pentacles, definitely again a conversation here. I feel like you, since you're the one walking away, you're leaving. You're leaving. I feel like you're leaving. For a lot of you, you're moving on. You're walking away. You may even meet somebody new. You may have somebody new already in mind that you are thinking about, that's in your head, that maybe you fantasize or daydream about here. Some of you may be already thinking about someone. You could be talking to someone for some of you, possibly an emperor, like an Aries, Taurus, or someone who's much older than you. But I feel like, or another earth sign, but I kind of feel like you're already, some of you are either just moving on with the idea and the hope and the dream of meeting someone else. You kind of know what you want. Some of you already have a person that you want in particular. We have Cancer energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries. I feel like this person possibly tries to study you, tries to figure you out. Like they may not quite understand you, especially with this Eight of Swords. They may not understand where you're coming from when it comes to whatever this conversation is about. Or there's just a lot of gaslighting on this person's from this person, but you see through it. Let's get a message for Virgo feminines in this situation. Additional message for Virgo feminine. Okay, we have play the field. Don't get so hung up on him. Go play the field. Flirt, 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 and flirt some more. Don't wait for things to happen. Make it happen yourself. Yeah, I can see that here with the Seven of Cups, Six of Wands here. You may get a lot of attention, or you'll be getting a lot of attention. You'll have a lot of options here. Don't let someone disillusion you, or whatever the word is, like gaslight you. Don't let someone confuse you. And I don't think you are. I think that some of you already have someone in mind, and with this Fool, or you have an idea, you know what you want. The idea of someone particular, the type of relationship that you want. And with this Fool here, this is a new beginning. This is going in a new direction here. And you're definitely doing that with this card. You're walking on, you're dropping this baggage. You're not letting yourself be fooled. For some of you, it may be very difficult, but you're doing it anyways. For some of you, it may be difficult. For others of you, you're ready to go. Let's see. For those of you who are not dealing with this situation, and or for those of you who are and you're ready to see what new energy is coming towards you, let's pull some cards for new energy for Virgo feminine. What new energy is coming in for Virgo feminine? New love, new romantic connections for Virgo feminine. Okay, we have justice. So you could possibly be meeting a Libra. Page of Cups. For some of you, this is definitely an apology coming in. from that person. Definitely that person that was in the other reading that we just did, that King of Cups energy, they definitely want to talk. They could have Libra in their charts, or they could be a water sign, or they just want to apologize and want to make things right or balance things out. And if this is a new person, this could be someone who is a Libra or a water sign, and it's like getting to know each other. If this is their energy, they're very balanced emotionally. This is liking to talk a lot, having similar interest, or like really liking. You guys may have a lot of in common, or like really long, good conversations. You may really get along. Let's see, tell me about this new energy for, okay, some Mercury energy. I feel like this is a talker. This could be like a Gemini type energy, or a Virgo like yourself, but immensely positive, multitask, jovial, makes quick decisions, someone who's clever, someone who's ruled by Mercury, or maybe the number 5 is important, like in their name or their birth date or something like that. But that's what I have as far as new energy, or possibly this is the person still coming from the past wanting to apologize here with the Justice and the Princess of Cups. But let's see how the signs are feeling about Virgo feminine, Aries through Pisces. How do the signs feel about Virgo feminine, please? All right, starting with Aries, how does Aries feel about Virgo feminine? I'm pretending to be happy and that all is fine, but I'm miserable. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're clueless. It says, I honestly don't know what I did wrong. Maybe you'll tell me. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have jealousy. I get jealous when I think of anyone else having you and stealing you away. If you're dealing with a Cancer, we have late nights, thoughts of you keep me up at night. Even if I fall asleep, I dream of you. We had that with the Nine of Swords and that King of Cups, which is water energy, in the main reading. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have escapism. Drinking seems to be the only thing that numbs my mental agony. It doesn't have to be drinking, it could just be whatever it is that they do to escape reality. If you're dealing with another Virgo, we have unintentional. I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. If you're dealing with the Libra, we have work. I've been keeping myself busy with work and improving my finances. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have Verge. I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. And if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're healing and taking the time out to heal. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, we have the desire to win. I'm going to win. I'll look better, do better, and get someone hotter. And if you're dealing with an Aquarius, we have flings. I've been sleeping around, sometimes one night stands. And from that first reading with the Capricorn, either you or maybe someone, that person that you're dealing with or someone around you could be in that energy of determined to get what they want, basically. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, we have missing you. I've never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. So think of a question, Virgo, and we'll pull an answer card. What is the answer to Virgo's question? Right. It says success. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I appreciate your views. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you're staying safe. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye. All right, Virgo masculine. What is going on with Virgo masculine, please? What is Virgo masculine's overall energy? Virgo masculine's overall energy, please. We have separation. So it looks like possibly you are separating from someone in a connection. What is going on with Virgo masculine, please? Why is Virgo masculine in a separation? Some of you are actually like physically moving here. You could be moving possibly for work, and that's causing a separation. If the person that you're coming with isn't moving, or there's just too much you could be dealing with a Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart, or you're dealing with another Taurus, another Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. But I feel like you two are just going in different directions. There's splitting of assets here, I feel like, as well. If you have kids, there's like all of that going on. But I'm definitely seeing like possibly splitting of assets. You may feel like going in another direction is going to help you better your finances in some ways. I'm getting. How is Virgo masculine feeling about this separation? Four of Swords. So for some of you, you may be trying to heal, or you're just kind of quiet and you just don't really want you don't want to interact, you don't want to say anything, you're not. I feel like for some of you, you're not really interested in communicating, or you don't want to say anything to this person, you're not really opening up to them. This may be a long time coming for some of you. I feel like with the Four of Cups, it's like you possibly don't want to be in this connection anyway. It's like you kind of want to free yourself. You may have been bored in the connection. So whoever you're separating from, how does this person feel about the separation? How is this individual feeling? They may be feeling confused. They may be feeling shocked. Possibly they didn't see it coming. And the Hanged Man, you could be dealing with a water sign, specifically a Pisces. I don't feel like this person is I feel like they're more shocked. I feel like they didn't see it coming. They may feel like they hung themselves when it comes to something, or they're feeling upset because this relationship never went anywhere. That's one message I'm getting. But for some of you, I'm feeling like some of you might have someone else in mind already, or you just feel like really inspired to go in a new direction. Some of you may even have a business, something business wise, or some type of money making, something that you're focusing on here with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like this person possibly, like, after some time, I feel like originally this was kind of a shock to them, and then maybe they're kind of getting like the light bulb in their head, kind of like, I'm just getting like it just kind of hit them at once. They're a little bit hung up on it. I don't really see them necessarily moving on that quickly. What action is this person going to take? What action is this person going to take towards Virgo masculine? The World. So it's kind of like moving on, ending things, going yeah, moving on. So either you are dealing with someone, for some of you, where I can see this two different ways. Either you're the one that didn't want it, or they didn't. With the Four of Cups, that makes me feel like either you were bored and didn't or did not want the connection, or this is a missed opportunity and you do want the connection, but this person is possibly moving on. This person may even have other options or someone else. So that's another scenario that I'm seeing here. If you're the one that did not want the connection, they're moving on because they just don't have a choice. They can't stay in a connection by themselves, so they're moving on. But for some of you, I'm getting like a different story now, but I'm seeing them moving on. I don't see coming together. Two of Swords. Some of you may not, if this person was dealing with someone else, you may not have known that or pay attention to the red flags, or this person didn't. And that's why it was quite a shock when you decided to move forward or move on, because I feel like both of you are moving on. So there's definitely a separation here. What is the cause of this separation? What is the cause? So possibly there is another person in the picture, a Queen of Wands. You may have a Queen of Wands that you're moving on to. You may actually have somebody else that you're moving on to. This person possibly did not know that and they're just realizing it. They may be shocked and they're having to kind of just pack their stuff up and leave. They weren't paying attention to the red flags or they just were in denial of it. They didn't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you have somebody else that you're going towards. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. Maybe the person's at a distance. So it looks like this was a split because I feel like it was you, Virgo, who had somebody else, this Queen of Wands. So let's go ahead and get some additional message of advice, or what does Virgo masculine need to know? Messages for Virgo masculine. We have the 8 of Fire. So you're really doing, I feel like you're very active. You're really doing a lot of traveling. Maybe this Queen of Wands is at a distance, or you're having to move to come towards this Queen of Wands. But we have events moving at a fast pace, delays being over, many things happening at once. So, where you may have been feeling like nothing was going on and everything was just really slow and there wasn't a lot of movement and maybe you were kind of bored, it looks like things are really picking up here and things are moving on quite quickly here with Chariot, Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. Let's see. Well, I feel like for those of you who are not in this situation and not separating from someone, because I feel like that someone knew that Queen of Wands, but we'll go ahead and see if there's any new, completely new energy coming in for Virgo masculine. Virgo masculine, anybody new love, new connections for single Virgo masculines. So I feel like we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Knight, Prince of Pentacles, we have the Death card. So I see you guys paying a lot of attention to finances. Some of you may be getting some type of inheritance or you're dealing with like taxes since we are in tax time and tax season. So if this is a continuation, it's the breakup with this water sign, that's Pisces energy that you were dealing with from the first reading, or just a water sign. Could even be a Scorpio. If this is a new energy, you're meeting someone who could either be a Scorpio or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so another earth sign like yourself. What do we need to know about this energy for Virgo masculine? It may go really slow. It may go really, really slow. Or this is like I feel like a lot of you, this is either going to go really slow with this new person that you meet, which may be a good thing because, taking it slow so that you guys can build a strong foundation and have something long term. Or this is a continuation of this last reading that we just did, where things it's taking a long time, you feel like, or it has been. I feel like things are going to start picking up like we saw with the Wands energy, but it has been like a long time coming. You may feel like it took a really long time to get out of a connection that you were in. Um, and then with this Moon energy, talks about peacemaking, creative, adaptable, considerate, psychic, and intuitive. Might be meeting someone who's very successful or they work a lot. They may do like tarot card readings or they do something very spiritual when it comes to making money. This is a new person. Otherwise, this is again dealing with the past situation where there's splitting of finances. There may be a lot going on when it comes to money, handling money, taxes, paperwork, documents, doing things the right way if you're going through that divorce or separation from the previous reading. Some of you, careful, I don't know if it's you or someone else, but I'm just getting an energy of something possibly being very underhanded as well when it comes to money. So watch out for that. Let's see how the signs feel about Virgo masculine. How do the signs feel about Virgo masculine? Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about Virgo masculine? So if you're dealing with an Aries, we have dating. I'm back into the dating scene and I'm making the effort to move on. If you're dealing with, this could also be the Aries from the first reading as well. So be careful with that. If you're dealing with the Taurus, we have denial. It's much easier to deny my feelings for you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have fighting it. The harder I try to resist you, the weaker I become. And if you're dealing with a Cancer, we have self-pleasure. I pleasure myself to your pictures I've secretly saved on my phone. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have lessons. I'm learning my lessons and will soon be by your side. If you're dealing with a Virgo, either they can't be trusted, if you're dealing with another Virgo, or they feel they can't trust you. You might be meeting a new Libra with worth waiting for. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have silent moves. I'm making moves in silence. Don't want anyone to ruin my plans. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, there is something sneaky going on with the Scorpio, or there's something sneaky going on with money. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, we have jealousy. I get jealous when I think of anyone else having you and stealing you away. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, there's stalking. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, we have breaking point. I'm reaching my breaking point and feel pushed to make a decision. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, we have all in my head. Your love has captured me. Everywhere I look, I see your face. So let's go ahead and think of a question, Virgo masculine. We'll pull an answer card for you. What is the answer to Virgo masculine's question, please? What is the answer to Virgo masculine's question? All right, we have be assertive. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I appreciate your views. I hope that you all are doing well and staying safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.